I just experienced.
How you been, dude?
The funeral I attended.
Oh,
Are you for real?
Yeah, I was crying.
How was it?
But I should have been gone by now. It was kind of sad. Yeah.
You know Amy?
this yeah.
Okay, Amy was married to Rogers Jr. and he was killed in a car accident.
Oh
Is that when
no.
he was pregnant?
6 months pregnant.
Oh,
Serious?
very tragic.
Ah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel bad now. Thanks for
Sorry, I
making
look stoned. I haven't looked in the mirror.
Need some water or something?
I think.
Good joke, though, Carla.
I know, right? Okay, so what are we talking about? The thigh gap?
We gotta jump on the. So like, watch. Now you can hear it, right? Testing 1, 2, 3. Test mic, test mic, testing 1. I thought Brian didn't want to be part of the military moment.
You're good.
Would you? And then,
Do what?
so can you
I'm
hear?
doing this
Can you
today,
hear everybody?
so. Yeah.
Okay, and then now.
all
I'm a
we need.
realtor.
Right.
Testing one,
You're a what?
two. See that?
A realtor.
Okay.
All right.
What's up, guys? It's Rihanna. Today's hit music is on cityradio.com. Hits 100.
Ah, dang it. Hold on.
Is it easier?
And it's time for another edition of Chicken Salsa. My son's just my son. Actually, myself out here. Just a little
A little bit lower there. Now. A little bit lower now. A little bit lower now. The other way. Okay, now the left. Oh, you're right there. Oh, hold on. Up. No. Down.
Oh man, we're just a mess
We're good.
tonight. Jeez, we're all over the place.
By the way, sorry about that, guys. This is Alex Latta. We're here for another edition of Show. Welcome, welcome. We have in the Mocajete, a lot of special cool things happening tonight. But in the Mocajete tonight is obviously
Hola. What's happening there, buddy?
Hi there, and I got my little co-pilot here, Dean. Dean, you want to say hi?
Oh, look at that. Her maternal instinct coming out.
Oh no, let's not even go there, people. Let's not even go there.
And before I get to our special guest, we also have Mr. Brian.
Brian?
Woohoo!
Brian is doing it. If you guys are watching YouTube right now,
Brian the military.
and they're noticing that there are new angles and cool new things happening with our YouTube channel, that's because Brian is about 6'12", and we're getting these cool, we're getting all these great aerial shots. It's pretty awesome.
He's my sexy man. What can I say, right?
Is that what it is? Oh, exactly. No, he's doing good, boy. We're getting all the shots in and everything.
And our wonderful support staff, we have Ms. Dion. She was watching Facebook, so talk to us because we get that very quickly. And we have Sonia on Twitter. Sonia, she's welcome.
She's just hanging out. I will say one thing. The room is a lot, how is it?
Cooler?
Yeah, cooler and
I
leaner.
don't feel like hot. I feel like more
Oh,
relaxed.
no, you're always hot.
Oh.
You put it on the rim. I had to slam it.
Now, what did it say about Martin Gonzalez and Dorothy Peace are not with us
I
tonight.
know.
Working out of town. We're giving them a break. Okay, they don't have to do this. But we do have a very special Phil and Rose wonderful.
Absolutely.
My good friend of the show.
Plan C.
Augustine Barton. Augie. Hey, Augustine.
Hi, Alice. Thanks.
Hold on. Why am I not hearing you? Hold on. Keep talking.
Oh,
there you
there
are.
you are. There you are.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks for having
Very
me.
nice. We're so happy to have you. Let me tell you a little bit about Augie for those of you who might not know.
He's Republican.
He's Republican.
Way to go, guys. Way to bring diversity to the group here. I appreciate
Her
that.
first question.
I know he is
But he said a word that she actually liked, which was progressive.
That I can jump on board with.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
He is, I have a little note that I wrote up, and I put self-described moderate Republican, but Odd himself says you are.
I was just talking about the term progressive. But I'd like to redefine it,
Oh, you can make
especially with Carla, after some of the things she was saying.
Well, he is an Arizona native. He works for the realtor, right?
Cool.
He was awarded 40 Hispanic leaders.
Really?
Ooh, I know.
Where are you
That's
from
shocking because
originally?
my last name's Bartney, but I am Hispanic.
Where are you from?
Here.
Okay, where's your family from? How are you Hispanic? Thank you.
How are you Hispanic? Put the lineage down
Grandmother's
quickly.
are from Mexico.
Didn't he also win the 1998 Mr. Congeniality Award? I thought that was kind of cool. Wow. Nice.
Wait a minute, what?
What?
And best
I
legs,
did win an
believe.
award in 1998. That's
Was
why I
it?
was wondering.
Oh. Well, I didn't know if it was
Well-
Mr. Congeniality or best legs. I don't know.
Hey, I saw that you were on Republican in 1998. I saw that somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. I think 97 actually when I turned 18.
Was that the award?
Longer than I've been Republican.
Wow.
Oh.
I was a teenage Republican.
So we have a lot of cool stuff to talk about. The topic that we decided to start off with is a very sexual topic.
Literally.
And you are on our Facebook page from time to time. Show Facebook. Lucky that we haven't taken this. We talked about we had sort of a fight. Yeah.
Now, where was this in, Alice? Where did you see this?
You know what? I saw that on somebody's Facebook. Audrey, did you see that? You know what we're talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
See, I
I
don't
didn't see
fully
it.
understand. Like, what do you mean? Like, what is the thigh gap?
That's kind of nasty.
Okay,
I,
go ahead,
Big
Doggy.
Ben. I think I'd rather have Big Ben explain it.
Would you?
Yes.
Because I'll be honest with you, I'm a very firm believer in. Well, hold on. Let me explain it first. Okay, thigh gap is when a girl is walking. That gap between the thigh. You know what I'm saying? Because most young ladies, not most women. I'm gonna say.
This is why I'm glad I didn't explain it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm married. It is what it is. I'm always in the doghouse. So I'm just gonna roll with it. Most women, a lot of times, when they're, 16, they'll have this gap between their legs.
Why are you looking at 16-year-olds?
Well, that's my point. I'm not looking at them. That's why me personally, I prefer a young, full lady who has no thigh gap. My wife is a full-figured woman, and I love it. I love it. Yes. So, but that's the whole point. But I know that a lot of times people will try to say, "Oh, wow, they got the thigh. She's got the thigh gap." So it's there you go. But me personally, I like
Victoria's Secret supermodels. Most
most of them have gap.
have thigh gap.
I don't understand. I've never
You
looked
don't?
at someone's thighs and been like, "There's a gap." There isn't a gap. Like,
Oh wow!
I've never
thought
I've
about that.
never even
So I
thought
saw
about
that.
something like that.
And then they had a picture, and she had extremely skinny legs, and it was not very attractive. She was bow-legged.
Right. That's my whole point.
I'm
Yeah, legs.
going in the bathroom on the break to check to see if I have a thigh gap because I've never even.
Wow! It even comes up in Google. It's the first word. I write thigh, and it writes thigh gap.
I'm pretty sure it's the 1%. I think most women don't have a thigh gap.
Wikipedia writes it as
Do
a
we
thigh
want
gap
a thigh gap or
is
do
a
we not?
space between the inner thighs of a woman when standing upright with knees touching. So that would be a thigh gap.
You're standing and you like you have a thigh gap.
Whoa! Don't hit the images if you're gonna look at the thigh gap. Okay, here we go. Here's a good one. All right, there's a girl right there.
Okay.
Because
I look like that. That's me.
Carla.
Yeah,
Carla has a
that's
thigh
me.
gap.
That's me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, see that little area up top.
Right. That's you
If
see,
she
but her
put
knees
together,
she would still have a
you
gap.
could see through it. It would hold it.
So our
She's
internet,
fat.
our internet,
A Facebook question. Get back on track.
our internet
people.
question of the day today: thigh gaps, sexy or not? Let us know.
Ben says no.
Yeah.
Augie says
Be honest. Be honest.
I mean, I think it depends on.
It really depends on the girl.
woman. I mean, I'm not
Depends
gonna.
on the woman,
I'm not
yes.
gonna look at a woman based on
you
the thigh
did
gap.
like that.
I haven't even thought about that.
Really?
Yeah, that's not a typical question. Though.
Most
I
of
ask
the
myself.
time, whenever you have someone who has thigh gap, usually doesn't have any booty. Is the way I usually see it. I like the booty. I think it's just something like that. But.
Carla, do you think this will go where women are going to be so obsessed with this? Oh, I got surgery on my thigh gap.
Oh no, I totally think so. I think this is going to be a new trend. No, but with that said, I do believe a thigh gap is sexy. That's me. Yes, I'm a heck yes.
Heck yes.
Like
Wow.
full blown. But here's the
Well,
thing.
go ahead.
It is not that full-figured women are not attractive. I'm looking at health. I'm looking at how
And the
healthy.
gap is.
Well, I'm just saying
It can be.
heavier people. That's an indication they're not healthy. I don't care if you're 20 pounds or you're 200 pounds. That doesn't matter. Are you healthy? I would think that people with thigh gap are probably more healthy.
Really? So
than-
someone like maybe J-Lo, who does not have a thigh gap, I'm assuming because, well, let me pull up a photo, but I'm assuming that she doesn't. You know, I mean, I'd like to, someone like that, would that be an unhealthy person? Thigh gap.
I'm sure she's.
I
Let's
was like,
find out.
women that work out, and they are very healthy. I don't think they necessarily have it. I never, the crazy thing is, I never thought about it until it was brought up.
Well, here's the thing. My whole thing is let's talk about health being the sexy thing, not small arms, not thigh boobies, not this, not that. Like a healthy body, whether again it's 200 pounds or 90 pounds.
Yeah, no thigh
That's what
gap.
I want to see.
Zero thigh gap on J-Lo.
Yeah, I agree with that too because you could have thigh gap and be unhealthy. You could be
Exactly.
maybe starving yourself so
See,
that you.
Like
Extremely healthy.
That's what I do.
That's not necessarily something you look for.
Is that J-Lo?
Yeah, that's
You gotta
J-Lo.
have one to be sexy, right?
Well, that's my
That's not
point.
a criteria for you. Oh my God, she has to have a thigh gap to be sexy.
I know dudes who actually that's their thing, like the ones that will be affliction shirts and everything and all that kind of jazz. The same way the girls fall for those kind of guys. Those guys usually go for girls that have like excruciatingly crazy thigh gap. You know what I mean? You can drive a bus through it.
Well, like you
Comes
said, they're more
you know.
prevalent among 16-year-olds. So.
out. Right,
Well,
exactly.
You would
So
have bodies for that.
exactly,
If I was with a woman, I would never be with her if she didn't have thigh gap.
really.
Yeah, no, it would never happen.
If I was with one, they would have to.
Of course not. Just made that up.
You said it so seriously.
She's like, the last time I was with the.
I'd be like, no, I'm not thinking.
Wow, where do you go from there? Yeah, no. So Carla is a definite yes on thigh gap.
Heck yeah. The more gap, the better.
There you go.
Anorexia. I like
Augie,
that. That's sexy.
Augie, thigh gap or no?
Is it sexy? Yeah, it's sexy, but it's not essential.
Okay, so you find it sexy, but not essential.
But it could.
Alice.
But it, again.
I guess it could be sexy to some people. I don't get it. I wouldn't be looking for it unless it was just like a woman with a tremendous body that looked good on that particular thing.
Wow. All right.
That's complicated.
It's
See,
very,
I-
I'm processing your answer.
But that's kind of what I wanted to say. I just didn't want to be so verbose as well.
Augie's like, yeah, that.
Well, the question was yes or no, so I was just trying to keep us close to one of those.
I love how the first segment we do with Augie, and now his face is red.
That's pretty typical. My eyes also can be bloodshot quite often.
I get it.
People on YouTube can see all the different expressions that we're doing over here. It's hilarious. Alrighty, guys, we're going to pause with cause. We've got to cover a few bills and come back with just a little bit. It's Chips and Salsa on a Saturday afternoon. We'll see you in just a minute. Hold on.
I'm going to the bathroom. I need to check my thigh gap out.
Check that second. I
Go ahead, Carla. You're up.
No way.
Okay.
Yes, like that's never happening ever again.
Why? You did such a good
No,
job.
no. You guys
She
are
did-
very nice, but no. Let's be honest. Let's have
Yeah,
some
you know what?
criticism here, people.
Carla, I'll tell you in the New York second if you're not doing well. You got a 4-inch gap between your legs. I'll tell you that in New York second. And I'm telling you now that if you didn't do a good job, I would have said,
No, I
hey,
really didn't. I think
You
I'm more of a
did
supporting
too.
role than like the leading role. Like you guys.
she's like, I'm the underwire of chips and salsa.
I lift, you know, it up.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I lift it all up. Yeah.
I don't know.
The bird doll thing, you know, Carla brought this up.
That's hers. Yeah, that's
I think it's really good.
It is
The
nice.
reason that you thought it was good, Carla, is because you brought up the story about this Georgia family, which I didn't know about this. I know everyone.
Hold on.
knows
Before
the
everybody
bird
keeps
doll
going
story.
around and round and round.
Let me explain.
Hey guys, it's Chips and Salsa. Welcome back.
That's
This
who
would have
we
been
are.
what Carla would have said, but she didn't. Go to our website, Chips and Salsa. Check out our stuff, buy our shirts, and everything else going on. Now, Bird Doll, we are finding out that Bird Doll, who is the guy who we gave up five guys at Guantanamo, 5 for 1. Wow.
Obama, courtesy of Obama.
Somebody needs to renegotiate from now. Negotiator or something. 5 to 1. That is wild. So, Bird Doll's now back in the news again. Why, Alice?
Bird doll's back because there are people who are, well, for one thing, they want to charge you with desertion. And I understand if you get charged, and probably don't know, you could be put away for a long time in the brig. And
In the
there are-
brig?
you know, you put away.
Oh, in jail, whatever their jail is. Right.
And there are, so I heard this talked about it previously, because guys went in there to save him. They went in to save his deserter. So now Carla brought to our attention there's a story about a family in Georgia, and it looks like the soldiers disabled.
Yeah, so it looks like he was shot in the head, and now he's paralyzed and he's constant chaos. So he's actually Bird Doll. Like they're
Going after him? Like
they're
what?
going after financially. They want
Oh, wow.
compensation. Yes, they're personally doing a lawsuit against him because he had risked his life to go rescue
Go
somebody.
get him,
who,
right.
You know, obviously, we all know that
He
story.
made
So
his way with all kinds of things because in war, a lot of awful, crazy, terrible things happen. And while I almost want to agree with this guy because he's a deserter, I mean, if that were allowed to happen, that could
Yeah.
all
that's
kinds
going to
of
change all of our military. I mean, that's going to change everything. And he actually can't talk anymore. He really can't communicate at all. So this is his wife that's basically starting that.
Oh,
She's
wow.
saying it's effed up that my husband is paralyzed. No longer somebody needs to pay. And this personally, I think is amazing. Stand up. You know, she has rights. This family does have rights, and
Right.
I'm in favor of it. But I know there's a lot of criticism right now on
Did it
Facebook and
say
Twitter for it.
how much they're going after for, and did it say what kind of benefits the family is getting?
While she's looking at that, I will say one thing, and this is probably the area that you guys are going to go, really? I disagree with the lawsuit. And here's the only reason why. Yes, and here's the only reason why. Because this is going to open up a precedent that's going to be ugly. Any person at all, whoever goes in to go do anything at all, mind you, do I think they should, throw this dude in a really, really dark hole for a very, very long time for the amount of stuff that he went through? And I think he's being used as a puppet, yes. But I think that the moment that someone sues a military person for whatever the situation may be, and in this case, you're talking about stuff that was during war, you know what I mean? It opens up it creates this humongous vacuum where now anything that happens, as long as there's a way that you can show the lawsuit, now here we go. You know what I mean? I would be worried about any person at all who would ever go to any military. I could see people saying,
military anymore.
if they were worried that they'd be liable for something,
No. Is
across the
it I don't know. She has a little small story. So
Yeah, it really is like 6 paragraphs, like 2 sentences each. It really doesn't give us any kind of figure of what they're going after. It just says that they want accountability. Because this man's life is now ruined. He suffered so many injuries. They're just wanting someone to take ownership, and it looks like they're going after.
story is exactly that brings the bird dog story back up. He's selling here at 161.
Yeah, it just sounds like such an unusual case, and I kind of agree with Big Ben that if you were to permit this as a legitimate lawsuit, then what's going to happen. You could almost go after any soldier that was dishonorably discharged, and make a case if somebody was affected by their actions or something that involved them.
Yeah, but there was at least 6 soldiers that we know of right now that
Right.
died in the process of his search.
No, I understand.
So there
I
could be
think-
6 different lawsuits from all 6 families
There
going
could
after
be,
him.
but
Yeah.
the real thing is, who takes accountability?
Like,
If there has to be
for
someone
war?
responsible.
Well, it'd be the president because he's the chief.
He released him. He was
Who did it?
Bertha Wood. He released the 6 prisoners from Guantanamo Bay.
The 5
Five.
prisoners?
5, I'm sorry. 5 prisoners in exchange for Bertha.
That would be
But
Obama.
those are 2 different things, though, right? But those are
There's 6 people
that's
that died
betrayed, and
in the
there's 6
search of him.
American
But they're
soldiers
dead.
that died.
Right.
They didn't get released with dead. You know, like, so somebody has to be held accountable. We still don't know. Am I allowed to do that?
Where's
I am,
the
right?
cuss button on this thing?
No.
Nobody
Push
said
it.
yes or no yet. Like, you
Well, there's a
might-
5-second delay,
Right.
Where I
Yeah.
was going with that is Obama did not recognize made that exchange, negotiated that exchange.
Right.
He would still be there, and this wouldn't
Even be an issue.
Right. I guess that would be the case, right? Because then he would still be under whatever they said he was under, and you know what I mean. I guess the issue. All I know is that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Was that the timeline of events? Then? So after the 5 were released, then the 6 soldiers died.
Well, no. The 6 soldiers went in for a. If I'm correct on timeline, he did, and then they had 6 soldiers go kind of like do a search and rescue. That's when they
And
died.
that's
Right.
when they died.
Okay, but that was early on,
Yes.
and he was
Been
he
a long
was-
time.
He was. I mean, this was years that he was actually a deserter, although
Right.
they didn't know that at the time.
Because no one really knows if he was really a deserter, if he wasn't a deserter, if he went on his own. Because I know they've talked to a lot of the different people in his what do they call it? I don't know Brian, what are the technical terms? The guys that are all together.
Platoon.
Platoon.
The unit.
Yeah, unit. Yes, unit. So in his unit, they were saying that no one came in, no one really took him. It was just he was there one day, the next day he wasn't. So that falls under desertion, I would assume. But yeah, I think that he does have a case.
As the facts come out, when we go after him for desertion, we're going to find out a lot more about it.
Oh yeah, it's really, really
And
huge.
then, if it does come out, then maybe their suit will be accepted. I wonder what the
Do
question
you know what I love about this though? That it's his wife. You know, it's the main caretaker saying
Mhm.
bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm the one left with my. I'm the one left with my husband after this. Here's
Right.
someone who
And he's still alive, right?
He is still alive,
But he's
completely
a vegetable,
paralyzed.
right?
Yeah, he can't talk.
No
He's
hope to get better.
there isn't. And so I do love the advocacy that she is promoting for her husband. I
Wow.
mean,
Wow.
that is amazing. And she's the one that has to live with this every day, in and out.
And who would compensate? She's going after
The
birds
family.
off
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The long-haired dad with the mom and all that
Right.
jazz, right?
But how are they responsible?
Well, that's the whole point. I guess that it really.
Another
I
question.
mean,
Well,
I think what Alice is alluding to. I mean, wouldn't it be better for them to sue the U.S. government and Obama's involvement and
After Obama.
I
Well,
mean,
I thought there-
and wouldn't
I
it,
thought there's a get
Let's
out of
not
jail
go after
free.
Obama
I thought there was some kind of get out of jail free card whenever
when it
you're in.
comes to.
Yeah, right. In war as well in Iraq.
Look
We
at
would.
Black. See, that doesn't.
But Blackwater, that's the whole other
But
side,
has
you know.
Virgil ever said, thank you guys for going out there and rescuing me? Has he ever
Yeah,
said
he
that
hasn't even
publicly?
said jail.
He said that.
He
Hold on,
did
hold
come
on,
out
guys.
and say that
There's
he
more to
does
talk about.
regret the soldiers that lost their lives. Because there is a quote that I did read that he did acknowledge.
Let's talk more. Guys, it's Chips and Sauce. We got to pause again. Man, these things move quickly over here. Alrighty, we're gonna be back in just a few. Let us know what you think on our Twitter, on our Instagram, on Facebook. It's all at chipsandsalsashow.com. We'll be back in just a minute. Hold on.
Diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can
so where was
motivate
the
Is someone gonna say something?
Absolutely, and of
Bitch,
course,
the smartest one I
only
know
the
that.
smartest things ever come out of our mouth here at Chips and
Oh,
Salsa,
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. For hanging out with us today. I gotta give a big shout out real quick to a restaurant. I didn't tell everybody about this, but I just got a big hello from Filiberto's on 35th Avenue and Bethany Homes.
Filiberto's.
They listen to us.
Oh,
They
that's
run
awesome.
Chips and Salsa through the speakers there at Filiberto's, and they listen to us. So, guys, big thank you. You have a egg, potato, and bean burrito waiting for me. I had to think about it. It's on 35th Avenue, Bethany Home. Now you're going, where is that exactly at? You remember there used to be an old Whataburger there? It was over on the north west side of the street, across the street from the Walmart. It's crazy that I know where the restaurant is.
Well, I know
Keeps
that
all of
was
us fat
really
people
bad.
in
It's
business.
my old favorite.
Right. So there used to be a Whataburger there, and now it's no longer there. It's now Filiberto's. Well, one of our listeners hit me up this week and said, "You're never gonna believe this." And I said, "What's that?" He said, "I was listening to you guys' show at the Filiberto's, and I was laughing last week." And I said, "Okay." And he says, and then the manager came over and said, "What are you listening to? Why are you laughing so much?" He says, "Oh, I'm listening to Chips and Salsa." And because of that, he says, what station is it on? He goes, "Oh, it's on the Central City Radio download." And so he downloaded it. The guy literally downloaded it. Actually, it was a girl manager, but she downloaded it on her phone and then plugged the speakers into her phone, and the whole place listened to
That's
Chips and Salsa.
awesome.
Isn't that
Very
dope?
cool.
That's really sick.
Yeah.
And she's from YouTube.
Yeah, she used the Central City app.
They need to
Yeah.
send us
But
some
did she have a
food.
thigh gap?
That's the real
Not
question.
She works at Filiberto's, dude. No, there's more of a
They don't serve people there with that.
kind of holdover, isn't it? I don't know.
Over.
They need to send us some margaritas, some chips and salsa, some food. We'll take it all.
Man, Filiberto's, their potato, egg, and bean burrito. Woo, it is on point. But I don't eat flour anymore. So because I don't eat flour anymore, I'm almost gluten free. I'm kind of gluten light.
We're going to talk about that.
We have to. We
I
have
would
to
love
because
a
something
Filiberto's margarita. I didn't know they were serving it.
They don't.
I think I bring my
Bring your own. Go in
She
the
goes,
parking lot.
she goes, I had the little backpack with the drink, the little spout to the mouth kind of stuff. Like,
She takes it to 2 spots.
What do I do for the plane? This little like travel shampoo bottles, that where I put my liquor and
yeah?
I tell them it's my shampoo and it's really like.
You're like, why are there bubbles in it? No, that's funny. Guys, Twitter, Facebook, hit us up on all of them, as well as we want to give a big thank you. We didn't get a chance to say it earlier. What is this? Hold on.
Okay. It's messed up.
I was asking
Totally
what you were
messed
showing me. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, so this kind of goes with our thigh gap issue.
Oh, okay. Well, here, let me give a big thank you real quick to all of our people, Monica Lara and David Beasley. We didn't get a chance to do that earlier. My logo, if you look on chipsandsalsashow.com, you'll see our logo of the Waka.
Which, by the way, okay, I'm not even there.
We need to put
I'm
you
not,
in
like
it.
maybe like on the side, like.
You know what?
I'm here, like,
Have you
jumping
laid
in or
across it
something.
or something? Exactly.
See, Brian will put on our little rundown sheet.
I am.
She's over in the
Like
corner.
the tiniest little.
She's in timeout.
Because I'm not in the club. You
She's-
guys always have like this special club that I'm obviously not a part of.
She's in Democratic timeout.
Jeez.
We need to do something about
She
that.
wasn't here from the very beginning. That's why when my
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, that's the reason.
So what did you?
Okay, so there was this. I'm not sure. I don't even know your name. I'm gonna be really honest.
Augie.
It's on the
Augie?
agenda.
Okay, so there was this thing around on Facebook about this woman. She is a mom of 3 kids, kind of going off like the thigh gap thing.
Okay.
And everyone's blown up her Facebook about it, saying, "I feel so empowered by seeing that photo." And she said, I have
Does she have thigh gap?
no, she doesn't.
No.
She has cellulite. She's had 3 kids. She has stretch marks.
Right.
And this thing has hit viral. Like over 2 million
gotta see
people have commented.
She lost weight, so she's showing her stretch marks. She's showing all this thing.
Yeah.
You know what? The first thing that I thought of, I have a friend who he lost almost 8 pounds. He was always overweight. And he had some stretch marks. You could see him like it. He was in great shape.
Wow.
And he said, "I'm proud of this. Yeah, because I earned it. It took me a long time to do that. And
That was a lot of burritos.
But you know,
and it's kind of the same concept.
here's my thing
here
though
we
with
go.
this, right? So everybody's praising this woman, like, oh, you're so great for putting that photo of you on
She's
Facebook.
rocking a little thigh
But
gap.
here's the thing though, she's not really that big.
No,
Let's
she's
be
not.
honest. So everybody feels so empowered, and I'm like, you look
She looks
skinny.
normal.
You look
Yeah, she
skinny.
looks. Yeah.
But like everyone's praising this woman for being so brave to put her photo on Facebook, in a bikini. There's nothing wrong with her an oversized woman. Like,
I've put this same photo online already before, and everyone gave me a hard time. This is okay when she puts it on. I even went down to the little belly button ring when she got the same one. Nope, I was chastised. She was praised.
one of the guys that put it on.
Well, it was my photo. It was me in the
In
swimsuit.
the bikini, like
Yeah.
belly button.
Don't judge me, Alice.
I didn't know you
Speaking
had
of
one.
the 11th and 12th, well, we'll talk about that a little bit. No, I don't actually.
For her. Good
Yeah.
for her that she felt insecure and willing to post it on Facebook. And feeling great about it, congratulating her. She really isn't that big or that
No.
bad
Well,
looking to me, so whatever.
do you guys know that show, My 600-Pound Life?
Yes,
Okay,
I love that
show started from a friend of mine. His name was Dave. David was the first My 600-Pound Life episode ever, and that was because you guys, I don't remember his name. He does the extreme makeovers now from Arizona. Chris Powell. Chris Powell is the guy who does all the working out and all that kind of stuff and everything. Well, he used to be on Channel 3 with me, a local radio station, a local TV station here in town, and he took Dave as the guy. And he used to be like 600-700 pounds. He was to say he was huge is kind of making huge sound small because he was
So one of those guys
really big.
in bed.
Yeah, Bill couldn't do anything. Chris took him from that, and they filmed the whole thing, and it turned into what's now known as the My 600-Pound Life shows. And they showed like the whole point. The one thing I will say on this, I'll give her a lot of credit and a lot of love. 3 kids, yeah. I'm a guy. I'll never,
She looks
absolutely. She looks good all the way around, but it's one of those where you can tell that she was a smaller girl who got big and then got small again. Dave was one of those dudes who was big his whole life.
This seems to be very easy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
That would be like if you gained 20 pounds and then you put out a thing going, look, I lost it. We're all like,
yeah.
And have 3 kids.
yeah, exactly. But so like with Dave's was so bad that when he finally did lose it, now he's like 180, 190 pounds, and he had to have multiple surgeries. They had to oh my gosh, they had to do. We watched all that too on Channel 3 when we were there, and they did the top part, and they had to do them in phases. So he would come in and he would an avocado, you know what I mean, because of all the. But he, then after that one, then they did the next one. So he was like straight here, and then he'd have this humongous lump from what was left of the skin, and yeah, it was so crazy to watch. But I mean, I'm never gonna take anything wrong against this lady. It looks like, what? I'm happy she put up a photo of herself in a swimsuit. It looks good. So
And it seems that helps a lot of people. A lot of women commented on it. They say that they feel more empowered. Then they started this campaign of like putting photos of themselves up in bikinis, like whatever. Whatever helps people feel better about themselves, I'm on board with. But it just seems like a little bit easy for her.
Right. I don't want to turn around and knock her for anything like that. But yeah, I think. Hey, congratulations! Put up more pictures of you in a bikini. I'm cool with it either way.
You remind me of this other story I saw on the Instagram about this woman right here. I think it's covered so we can show it. Where she says she writes on her body, "I am a model," and
she's a fat model.
Well, that's the thing. Is she is a plus size model, and so she was arguing that she called a model, but she's I don't know size. 6.
They're always called.
So they're always called plus size models.
I don't know what that is. So they're always called plus size models. And she was saying, arguing, well, it shouldn't be about being plus size. I should just be a model like everyone else.
I like
so
that.
So it was kind of. This was it came out. In,
I find her to be extremely attractive. Yeah, no, I
think she was.
Again, that's my.
It says there. I think it was a size 4 or 5. I don't know what plus size is considered. But it sounded really small.
I think in the model industry, plus size is like
a 4. I think it might be 2.
Exactly. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, she's very
That went viral. And talking about things that went viral, this went viral, and there was a lot of discussion
Good
about
for her. I
what
like that.
what people
Wow.
thought.
Man, well, hey, you know what? Whether
don't
you're
post
smaller, don't. I've already done one of those. I never go back. I never go back.
Did you have the same writing on your stomach?
No,
I am
mine
a
was.
model.
Mine was.
We should do that. Let's do that tonight.
Mine was. What? That?
Yeah, you pose like that. Alice will write it.
Really?
on
So
you.
that way you can come over later. Yeah, you showed your rear. Is
That would be great. I love that.
All right, guys, we're gonna be back in a minute. We're gonna come back with your military moment in a few, and whatever else you want to know, just let us know as well on all of our different online things. It's Chips and Salsa.
Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center,
I need
we have
your
a
help.
number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Hi, Julie. How are ya?
I only got one.
Right side.
With her very closely is Brian, who is joining us for this segment.
Apparently,
Did I
there
get that
were
right?
no other
We
chairs
just met, so
anywhere.
I hope that was
That is right.
well. Good to have you, because I'm pretty sure you're actually going to lead the segment. So
Yeah, pretty much. But real quick though, sponsored by Vet Ads and the Veterans Magazine. Veterans Magazine comes out every 3 months. It's all about veterans, for veterans, and with veterans. And Chips and Salsa is going to be in the May issue. It's pretty
Okay, are we
exciting.
actually doing a real photo shoot
No,
and like getting in lingerie and making it very
lingerie.
sexy?
I didn't What are you
Well,
talking
that's what
about?
I thought we were doing.
You're gonna have to get.
All I have is the teddy on I have on now. So other
And
than
that
that,
was because I found a camera and makeup girl for us.
did you really?
Incredible, and she wanted to do it for the spread. That's why I was hoping we were actually going to do an actual
You know
photo
what?
shoot.
We have to turn those pictures in on Monday, but the next one we can shoot.
Because we should look
Absolutely.
amazing. The representation of
And
who we are and
pedicures.
our brand.
That's
is
important. For pedicures will be important for a photo shoot.
Right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Hey, before we get to the military moment with our special guest Brian, I'm getting Artie to promote something.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was going to promote this in the initial opening, but next Thursday, April 2nd, p.m., the Central Republican Women of Phoenix, of which I believe Alice is the current president,
You're
and I'm a quack. They call men who are part of this association quacks,
Is that what it is?
which it stands for what? Central Women Associate something.
Quack.
Anyway,
Okay.
April 2nd, 7 p.m., Hilton Garden Inn at 4000 North Central Avenue. That's down by Clarendon and Central Avenue.
Yes, just south of Indian
in
School.
Phoenix.
across from the Mackayos.
It's another Republican event, though.
And
right?
yes, Arizona State Senator Kelly Ward will be present. Rumors abound that she is going to run for the U.S. Senate in 2016.
For the
Against-
U.S. Senate against who? Yeah,
Against-
Kyle. Or?
Against current Senator John McCain.
Whoa.
So if you
Am I allowed?
And if you're like Carla and you don't like Senator McCain, then you may want to see what other options.
Into this. Am I?
You have to wear a Scarlet D, but yes, you can go.
we actually.
Scarlet D.
Are you an independent? You said
Oh
you're
my
independent.
gosh, we always come to this.
You
Yes,
can
you
be
do.
Yes,
a
I'm an
Republican or
independent. But seriously, let's say that I was a Democrat officially. You guys wouldn't let me
You know
in,
what?
right?
Well,
what?
That's bullying.
no,
That's
no.
The
political
last time a
bullying.
Democrat snuck in, and
Snuck in.
she snuck
What
in.
about community? What about,
No,
controversial
I'm sorry.
dialogue
She didn't sneak
together?
in. She came and misrepresented herself that she was Republican, and then she taped the whole meeting and she went after Wendy Rogers. That's all.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
well,
can't believe
I guess
that
that's the
your
whole
people
point.
wouldn't let me in.
Your people, you
No,
love
if
that.
you're a Democrat, you're welcome to come as long as your thigh gap is 4 inches or more.
Perfect.
So
There you go. You're in.
Perfect. I'm in.
Barely.
I'll be there.
So thank you for promoting.
Exactly.
Yeah,
gonna be
thank
good.
you
That's
for
Republican
that.
All right,
you're welcome.
yeah.
Carla.
On a better side of things, Phoenix Pride.
That's on the 11th and 12th. I was going to talk about it in the last segment.
Yes, it is.
Since we have all these other things, I wanted to see, and I don't know if you would do this, Carla, if not, but why isn't chips and salsa there?
Let me tell you, I've been having a booth Phoenix Pride for the last years.
I have my boa and everything.
I love it. Actually, Brian and I have the best photo
I did
with
go
Miss
last year.
Transgender Arizona.
What do you have to
Miss
do
what?
for it?
Well, I would do it for domestic violence services for the company of that because LGBTQ and domestic violence is something that's not really talked about. So we wanted to make sure that they knew that community that we're here to support you and stuff.
Photo with who?
You got
Remember Miss Transgender Arizona that we took the picture with?
I don't recall. It was a good time.
It was a great time.
I love the way he's. I don't
It
recall.
was
I really
great
don't.
food trucks galore, delicious food,
A lot of
unlimited
hot
booze.
dogs.
The people are fun. It's one place that you can show up
Large
and just be
kielbasa.
yourself. It was great. We had a great time.
What
But I
date-
think
what date
we
is
should- That's 11th and 12th, March 11th and 12th.
You're going to be there again.
I'm not going to go with the booth, but I think that Brian and I would go and just party.
Are you competing again for transgender? Miss Transgender?
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Didn't you say that? I thought you said that you. Was that
You
Brian?
might-
I'm sorry, it's a misunderstanding.
Oh
I
my
finished.
gosh.
Then
You
could
are
say
a
that 'cause
guest
maybe
on
somebody-
this show, my friend.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Misunderstanding. I believe
Oh my God.
I believe it's military moments.
I don't. I'm. No.
Wow.
All I can say is no. I'm
No.
not competing for Miss
The winner
Transgender.
cannot compete again.
Oh my god. There's something going on my insides that makes me want to kind
Pull-
of explode on
Pull
you.
all
But
sharp
I'm
things
Tell
away
about
from
this.
Carla quickly. And
No.
military moment. Brian, our friend Brian, who is dating Miss Carla, is our military moment for the day. Now, Brian, were you what branch of the government were you in, or branch of the? I'm sorry. Or is that illegal?
Maybe you don't want to disclose.
Just Brian.
Call him
Yeah,
Joaquin.
Okay. All right. It's cool.
So Brian,
But
go ahead.
yes, so I spent about 9 years in the military, in the
Wow.
army.
In the what?
In the army.
Okay.
I was an airborne ranger.
In the Ranger.
Green,
You're a Green Beret.
Yeah.
Wow,
Badass.
dude.
and then I spent another 10 years as a contractor.
Wow. Holy smoke. So can you kill people? You have like the license? Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He can't answer that, but I can. He
He's
does. He's a
like, you
liar.
know 007, right? I'm 009. No, I'm kidding.
Brian, what made you do this?
Since I was a little kid. That's all I wanted to do since I was a little kid. I wanted to be an airborne ranger in Green Beret, and then went and did it, and it was a lot of fun. And then I got out just before the Iraq War kicked off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had come down on drill sergeant. No offense to anyone, didn't want to be a drill sergeant. Was a little disgruntled at the time because that's the point in time, about that 9-year mark. If you keep going, you're in it for a career. There's no use getting out. And I had a hard choice. Well, do I want to do this? And because I was ranked qualified, you're going to have to spend 3 years being a drill sergeant. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. Did not want to do that. So I wound up getting out. Everyone said, you're never going to make it out. You're going to be back in here. But thankfully, after the war kicked off, they had contractors. So I went to go work for one of the private
And so
military
you were
companies.
working in Iraq as a contractor, right?
Iraq and Afghanistan. 10 years.
Holy moly.
It was a lot of fun.
So now is your family, is this kind of like I know in my family, they were very mad when I didn't go because like my grandfather's military, my uncles are military, my cousins are military. Everybody in my family are military except for us, my family, my brother and myself. Are you, is your family military?
Yeah, every male in my family.
Wow.
My dad was a Green Beret too. Dino says
He's gonna be in
He's
the
going to be in
military
the military
too.
too? Wow.
yeah, my dad was Green Beret.
Really?
Both my grandfathers were. One was a fighter pilot in the RAF, the other in a bomber who flew in B-17. So in the Pacific during World War II.
Holy smokes! Wow. Well, thank you for your service, bro. Seriously.
Thank you, Brian. Thanks for being
Man, big time. So, whew, Veterans Magazine, Vet Ads, thank you so much for endorsing this part of the show, Military Moment. We're going to come back in a little bit. We're going to finish with our last segment of our Weight Watch. Guys, I got some stuff to tell you guys about that. Holy, it's crazy. About my weight, exactly. Wait, because I'm going to tell you about the weight in a minute. Hold on.
I feel like we let Brian off easy. There's a lot of advertisements there during the military moment.
I know.
Oh,
Right with you.
Wow.
You know, it was a pretty hip song.
Was it back in the day?
68 or something.
Wow. For everybody who was on YouTube and watching, and we've had this cool drawing on there. Well, that was Brian's little guy's drawing. Is that going to be you?
That's pretty good, huh?
Wow.
Can we have that? Can we keep that? We should frame it.
That is very good. Yeah.
No,
Where's Carla?
Nobody
Yeah,
ever
where's that?
includes me.
Where's Carla? Yeah.
No, I was doing it right.
Oh, Carla, you're out of that one too. Sorry, Carla.
Always. I'm never included in y'all's club. God. I'll be sitting at the chips and salsa booth at Pride by myself. Like,
Yeah.
next time I'll throw a pie with you. Please.
Oh,
Include
Carla,
me.
and
Actually, I think he was including me, right?
I think this is the first time ever in the history of the world that Augie's in now. Alice, Carla still hasn't made it, but we got Augie in now, so we're good. That's cool.
6:45 minutes.
Carla's like,
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is a lot of
Dude, you
fun.
should seriously be here all the time.
Oh, well, thanks, guys.
I think he would actually be really cool.
yeah, he does good. Wow, you've warmed up to him? You're like,
you know
hey,
what?
Republican? Oh, you're
We'll
cool.
see if I make it home
You know
tonight.
what I like about him?
What's
What
that?
I like about him is that I don't like him. That is for great conversation. I love that.
That's true. We can disagree on a lot of things.
Yes,
you
and I
go.
like that he's a
Just
little
mine?
bit progressive. You know, let's get rid of Martin and
Mine.
George and we'll bring in on
You know, we didn't mention that Augie ran for office and pursued office. He was thinking about running for community college as well.
Oh, really?
I'm waiting for next
Wow.
year.
Why would you do that?
Well, it's nonpartisan, so that way you can support me.
I still won't.
She's like, I still won't do it. She's still mad that you're in the Molcajete already, and she still hasn't made it. This is probably the first time in the history of the world that she's not a part of the in crowd. She's like, I'm always a part of the in crowd. Why am I not in
Part
there?
of the cool kids anymore.
I know. It's too bad. Too bad. Well, check it out. So, Alice has been riding me like a pony lately about the about eating. I know where you're going with that, Carla. I saw her face. She was like, "Wait a minute, what? Hold on. I thought this was the weight part." Yeah. So, hey now, that was the difference. Anyway, so she's been talking to me about the fact that Mark has gone gluten free, right, Alice?
My husband went gluten-free and could never lose his weight. He was when he did that in 3 months, he lost 30 pounds.
Wow.
Just by eliminating
amazing.
white stuff.
Just
from
and
his diet.
it's gluten. Now
Is it
gluten is just
gluten or is it
It's wheat,
hard?
barley, and rice. So if it had that in it, it didn't have
wheat, barley, or rice, sourdough. That. Yeah,
it.
that's
If it was
still
made out
that's
of
still
almond
bread.
flour or rice flour.
Gotcha.
Does he have celiac? Or just...
Nope. Did that and he lost 30 pounds.
He was just doing it. Okay. Well. Non-gluten. That's kind of. I tried it and yeah, but yeah, but my wife sure okay. So George hit me up earlier and he let me know that he's at 178 point. Hold on. 178.6.
Uh-oh, he went up.
Is that did he?
75. I've got 175.
So George he says, but I'm trying.
Did Martin tell you anything?
No, Martin didn't hit me up.
Now, I was 117, and I weighed myself nothing with no clothes on.
Whoa, hey now.
And I was at 114.6.
Whoa. Go
Wow.
Alice, get to work
So
day.
that
It's
is
been.
gluten-free, and also I want to say,
Mm-hmm.
Carl and I have tips, little health
Oh
tips,
yeah,
drink
they
water,
I saw that.
do all that, and I've been trying to do that. I haven't been able to exercise that much, but I've been trying to.
Try the
Juicing?
water. I'm telling you, that mint
Yes.
water.
What one?
I gotta try that. I haven't
Ginger, I
tried
put a
that.
recipe up, or Alex
Okay.
put it up for me. Mint, ginger, cucumber, and lemon. It is a belly fat burning water. I drink about 4 to 5 glasses a day of that.
So I should do about what 4 or 5 gallons.
Just get a
Maybe.
Something like that.
Give or
Let's
take.
just start there.
Let's start with that.
Start there, and then we'll
Bathe in it then, and then we'll go from there.
There are all these very simple, natural ways that we can lose weight, and people just don't realize it. They think they have to
Wow.
bust their tail in the gym.
Right.
You do. I mean, of course, it's huge. You change your eating, yes, but there's all these other things. Juicing.
Right.
I juiced for 3 days straight. I think I lost, what was it? It was something crazy, like 10, 12 pounds. When I
Wow.
juiced. And I'm not trying to, that's why I can't
You don't
juice
need
like
to.
that. Yeah.
You were trying to actually get some.
I was
muscle.
trying to, but
Huh.
yeah, if you juice for 3 days straight, I mean, these are healthy.
So
Full of all
what
the
you're
protein.
saying is, while you're eating your meal, have juice instead.
Well, the way I did it when I lost that much weight was I had 5 juices a day that I made myself my NutriBullet, and then I had 1 meal at night. So it would be a salad or a soup or something along those
Oh,
lines
so you had a salad and a soup with your meal
at night,
at night.
and then I juiced
And-
everything else.
Audrey,
So
you're not trying to lose weight or anything, are you?
No, I definitely need to lose weight.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, thank you, Kona.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, actually, do you find that a gluten-free diet costs more or less than your previous diet?
It costs more, I think.
well, actually, no. My for breakfast usually what I'll make is like I don't know if you guys know what migas are.
Amigas?
Or
Yeah.
Migas.
Friends?
Yeah, no migas.
Oh.
It's what it is it's tortillas that you kind of fry up. They make them into like chips, and then you throw eggs inside of it. So you've never had migas?
I've
Wow.
never heard of that.
That's gluten-free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Well, yeah, because the chips are corn.
But it's corn.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
it's
still a
corn.
bunch of carbs, dude. Stay away from that.
Well,
Still
so then I'm
carbs.
still not gonna. Aren't you? Is that what it is?
If
Here,
you-
I'm turning down
if
your
you-
mic, so let's move
If
on.
you let me work
So,
with you for 1
Oh, you
week,
just ran
I did.
you know what? Let me work
My
with
my
you.
fat carb finger just brought down your mic. Sorry.
I will do your meal planning, all of your workouts. If you let me work with you, I promise you
No,
feel better.
I'm okay.
You're
Okay.
losing the weight pretty good. So.
Well, you know what? I'm impressed that I've gotten as far as I. My wife
You
is
could
letting
be
me know.
doing better.
You, Carla, appreciate that.
You have to lose
Um,
2 pounds.
no, I think I weigh like 170.
Really?
Wow.
I had never weighed myself in a while.
But you're a tall guy.
About
You're
10.
pretty tall for a Latino.
Yeah, well, I'm supposed to be I think it's 185 for my weight, but it doesn't really.
For
look
your
like
wife, you see? Right, is
Yeah,
there for
my
your
wife.
wife? Yeah.
Well, if my wife, no, my wife really doesn't want me to lose a lot of weight. She likes a bigger guy.
See, I like bigger guys too.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I like
Yeah.
skin. that moves.
So yeah, I mean, she's like, I guess if I get down to my target weight, which is the 180 whatever that they say on the BMI scale, whatever, she was like, that could be grounds for divorce. I was like,
I see you because you are a big guy. You're like a little over 200. I think you will.
little over 200.
Yeah.
If I lose, if that would be, that'd be 150 pounds. Yeah,
Working out and solid.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
We'll
I want
see.
to gain. I want to gain weight.
Do you?
But like working out, muscle weight.
Yeah, that's what I want to
Gotcha.
do.
Yeah.
Next week, I do have this amazing like health experience that we had, and
Uh-huh.
like I can't wait to tell you guys.
Okay,
But it's gonna be
we'll have
next
that
week.
in the house.
Yeah, next week.
All right.
Keep watching Facebook for our tips.
Yeah.
We're over
Good
time.
stuff.
Chips and salsa. We're gonna be back next week. You guys hang out. And of course, we have a lot of good stuff coming up. We have the Saturday Night Cyber House Party coming up in just a few. Hang out with us. Chips and Salsa Show is our website, and check out all of our different places on social
Thanks,
media. See you guys later. Definitely. Thanks,
Yeah,
Augie.
thank you.
Have a great night, guys.
George Martin. We'll see you next week, guys.
Our artist of the night.
That was
You found-
that was actually
you found
really
your,
good.
You found your photo hilarious. You too.